I distrust great men. They produce a desert of uniformity around them and often a pool of blood too, and I always feel a little man's pleasure when they come a cropper. Death destroys a man, but the idea of death saves him. I am sure that if the mothers of various nations could meet, there would be no more wars. How can I know what I think till I see what I say? At the side of the everlasting why, is a yes, and a yes, and a yes. Love and understand the Italians, for the people are more marvelous than the land. To make us feel small in the right way is a function of art, men can only make us feel small in the wrong way. Think before you speak is criticism's motto, speak before you think, creations. The main facts in human life are 5, birth, food, sleep, love and death. Love is always being given where it is not required. England has always been disinclined to accept human nature. Surely the only sound foundation for a civilization is a sound state of mind. 2 cheers for democracy, 1 because it admits variety, and 2 because it permits criticism. The only books that influence us are those for which we are ready, and which have gone a little farther down our particular path than we have yet got ourselves. We are not concerned with the very poor. They are unthinkable, and only to be approached by the statistician or the poet. Nonsense and beauty have close connections. What is the good of your stars and trees, your sunrise and the wind, if they do not enter into our daily lives? History develops, art stands still. Tolerance is a very dull virtue. It is boring. Unlike love, it has always had a bad press. It is negative. It merely means putting up with people, being able to stand things. The 4 characteristics of humanism are curiosity, a free mind, belief in good taste, and belief in the human race. What is wonderful about great literature is that it transforms the man who reads it towards the condition of the man who wrote. We cast a shadow on something wherever we stand. The king died and then the queen died is a story. The king died, and then queen died of grief as a plot. I have no mystic faith in the people. I have in the individual. If I had to choose between betraying my country and betraying my friend, I hope I should have the guts to betray my country. We must be willing to let go of the life we have planned, so as to have the life that is waiting for us. We are not concerned with the very poor. They are unthinkable, and only to be approached by the statistician or the poet. Nonsense and beauty have close connections. One must be fond of people and trust them if one is not to make a mess of life. Unless we remember we cannot understand. Spoon feeding in the long run teaches us nothing but the shape of the spoon.